Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about the one and only Demetrius Cain. My name is Justine Mays. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Kuhl, Katie Joyce, and Matt Modica.
Hey gang, what's up?
Oh, hello.
Hello. So yeah, we're going to be talking about Demetrius and what he's got going on. And I think all of us know him pretty well, personally. So that's a cool thing. So we can talk about him from a business standpoint as well as a personal standpoint, which is pretty awesome. But we'll get to that after the break. For right now, Kathy said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that, Kathy?
Yeah, we kind of touched on this, I think in the last show or maybe in between shows.
It's not that sock thing again, is it?
It's not about a sock.
Okay. Because I'm over that.
I mean, there may be socks involved.
Okay.
But hotel habits.
Yes.
Tidy versus not tidy. Will you share a hotel room with an acquaintance? Like where are your lines with hotel rooms? Do you need to have certain amenities? Do you what are your hotel
Okay.
rules?
This is a good question. Good question. All right.
I'll
Go
start.
ahead, Katie. Yes.
I am a person, I like to use the drawers in the hotel room to put my clothes away because it makes me feel like things are neat and orderly.
No, I'll forget it.
I have now become self-conscious about it because even though no one else is necessarily in my hotel room with me, I feel like I will get made fun of for it. And then I've become a little more aware of the germs in a hotel room.
Sure.
As I've gotten older. So I no longer do that, but then I get upset if my clothes are just like disorderly. And so now I purchased a new suitcase, especially for like my long weekend trips, that instead of like clamshell design, it has like a zip lid where it's just the lid that flips up and the entirety of the suitcase is there. So I can more easily have it set on the luggage rack and have my clothes organized within it. My shoes must be lined up on the ground.
Oh, God, of course. Here we go.
I can't have just
OCD.
like toiletries across the sink because I would never do that at home. So I have it like neatly in my bag. I have to have stuff at least like set nicely and orderly so that I don't walk in and feel chaos. I still have to feel calm when I walk in. So I have my little... I put out my cords and my little like extension surge protector with all my charging cords on the table.
You have your own
all my little
surge
travel
protector
things set up, including my surge protector with my charging cords.
Okay.
But I would be happy to share a hotel room with someone.
Sure, that sounds delightful. Yeah.
As long as they're okay with me, maybe just tidying up some of their things. Like if they leave. But as long as I don't care that I straighten things up, then it'd be great. I'd love that.
Right. What if we were all staying in the house and I just had this policy of I just left my underwear on the ground where I stepped out of them? You could see I literally had stepped out. Would you?
Well,
what would you
I
do with
would
that?
know from your past stories of travel that those are now trash. So
Yes.
I will put them in the trash can for you.
Probably with
I'll go get tongs from the kitchen and
get
I'll pick them
tongs?
up and drop
Perfect.
them into the
Perfect.
trash can for you.
I feel like that's a
They
good
would
thing.
then be designated the underwear tongs because
Underwear
they could
tongs.
never be used for food again.
Underwear tongs. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So for travel, like when I travel for business, I had this weird habit where I have to go get the ice bucket, fill the ice bucket up with
Yes.
ice.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then you have to get those little glasses that y'all know are dirty, but where they look clean.
No.
You fill it up with ice, and then you get a diet soda. For me, it's diet soda. Get a diet soda and you fill it all the way up to the brim, all the way to the top of the glass. And
Okay.
then you just sip that all night, and you have to have a Cheetos bag to go along with it. And so,
Are they a Cheetos like standard Cheetos or Flamin' Hot Cheetos, jalapeno Cheetos?
just plain old, original, old school Cheetos. We used to call them corn curls back in my days.
No one called them that.
Yes.
Corn Cheetos.
It was like you said. It
No
was,
corn curls.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I want you to try, since you are a Cheetos expert, I want you to try the new ones.
The
that
new
are coming
naked
out
ones?
that don't
without
have,
the
like,
artificial
the
dyes.
crap in it, and tell me if the taste.
Report to Justine.
Is it
Yeah.
the same taste? Okay, I'll have to
Have to try
check that
it.
out.
Supposedly,
I think
regular
not.
Cheetos and Doritos, they have naked versions now.
I think that they won't taste the same without the food dye in it. But
I think they will, but we'll see. We'll see.
I think my
I'm
brain's
excited
going to
about
tell
this.
me it's a totally different flavor.
Yeah.
I like this idea. I mean, we don't need to be
I
having
think
all those
we should
dyes.
do a blind taste test.
Blind taste test. Sure. Sure.
Okay.
So that way you don't have the visual.
That's an event we're going to do. We're going to do it. Yeah.
We're
So
gonna do it at the shop.
you have to mail them out, Justine. One Cheeto and one Dorito.
What Cheeto pairs with what whiskey?
Yes, that'll be nice. That'll be good. As far as hotel rooms, I decided last year I no longer share hotel rooms with people, so I have to have my own hotel room. I would always be like, hey, it makes sense to split but then I was like, I think I'm to the age now where it's just like I just want to be in my own hotel room. So, but as far as rituals, I don't really have any hotel rituals. I think I unlike Katie, I don't like to use the drawers or anything like that. I like to work out of my suitcase. Just leave my suitcase set up, and that's you get that little stand that holds it, and that's how I want to have thing set up. I just feel like if I take something out and put it somewhere where it's not supposed to go, I'm going to forget it. But if I leave it all suitcase based, I can't forget it. So
That's fair.
that's kind of what I do. So yeah. Who else?
I don't really have any rituals, and I'm not super picky. I mean, if
Ain't
there's
no
a
retentive.
pillow, if there's a pillow and a blanket, I'm usually good.
You're good.
Oh, if there is any decorative pillow on the bed that looks like
Oh,
it is
that
not
gets
worthy of the
launched.
pillow sham, that also
Bust.
would I really should pack my own tongs for that so I can pick it
I'd
up.
launch all of them.
But
Pillow
no,
tongs.
that gets kicked. Like I will
Becca's
stand
big
up
into
on the
that. She has
bed
a lot
and
of those.
kick
I
it
throw
with my
those
foot.
in the corner every time. She
Yes.
probably gets pissed.
So does anyone sit in the chair?
The cuck chair?
Oh.
Yes, the cook chair.
I do observe the chair for sure to judge each hotel room based on the quality of its cuck chair. But I do not typically sit in that.
Okay.
I'm so glad you said
What
that
about
because I
the
wanted to
desk
say it,
chair?
but I wasn't sure if I should say it. I was
I
like,
was at
Don't tell me bad stuff about the desk chair. I always have to sit in the desk chair because I'm working all the time.
Is the desk chair the thing you guys were talking about?
no.
No.
So almost every hotel room has a some sort of
cuck
plush
chair.
chair
Like a
that's
armchair
somewhere around the
type
bed,
thing.
like kind of deal. Yeah.
That's usually a spot for a suitcase.
Okay. Maybe not.
Now I'm concerned about my suitcase.
Now you're.
You should
Be
be
concerned about
your
anything that
suitcase.
goes on that
Yeah.
chair.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. And also don't use the coffee maker.
No, because Steve is pissing on him.
I piss in them because I figured I heard online people do, and I was like, well, I mean,
Like even the little like single Keurig ones where you
Yeah.
only
That's the kind you really
Steve
want to piss
pisses in them.
because I hate Keurigs, so I'm like,
Keurig is an
I feel bad
abomination.
about non-Keurig ones, but the Keurig ones I feel good about because I hate Keurig. So
But
Just take a whiz in there.
I don't have Keurig at home.
It won't kill you.
That's true. It's not going to kill me. As
Right.
long
Just
like,
heated-
I will bring my own.
It's just heated urine.
Lovely.
Mixed with coffee.
This coffee is a little bitter today. Damn.
Why am I
So
still
salty.
awake?
Because like I will bring my own protein shake to use as creamer, and then drink the coffee in the
You don't need
room.
it. You can skip the protein shake if you're staying in the room after me. It's-
God. Because I don't want to pay $7 for a 2-shake coffee. I'm gonna have to bring my own pour over coffee like contraption now when I travel. I'm gonna have to like succumb.
I mean,
to
read the internet.
cheap
People do it. I was like,
overspill.
well, who are these people? I don't know them. So I was like, I guess it's got to be me. If you
that like
if
the
you don't know
people
who it is, it's got to be you, right? So that's what I
No,
do.
because there's people who shit in the back of people's toilet tanks at house parties, and I would never do that.
That's called an upper decker.
It's Kathy who does that. So, so there you go.
Oh God.
And Demetrius probably telling his whole family, there's a show about me. Let's
Hey, kids, here, sit down,
get
settle
all
down,
the
settle
kids
down.
around. This is a podcast about your father. Gather everyone around.
Somehow I don't think this would be the worst his children had heard.
Where do you guys find this information at?
Which information?
Which
Yeah, what part of the web are you on? Talking about peeing in coffee machines.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's all over.
Justine wants to judge you harshly.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's all over. Yeah, you just gotta live.
I've never come across that on my
Yeah.
web.
And the other thing I know is that people have sex at every stop in Epcot, and the Monicas sure spend a lot of time in fucking Disney. I know that. So I know who that
That's
are.
funny. You
Wednesday.
called it
We're on
fucking
Thursday.
Disney.
Yeah.
We're going down Thursday.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah.
Where could you find privacy in Epcot?
That's part of
What?
the challenge. It's part of the challenge.
That sounds like a really good way to end up on a list,
Yeah.
and not the one you want to be on.
Oh, I'm just saying. That's the thing. Check the internet. It's out there.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Yeah, it's out there.
The
He
happiest
says
place
he's
on
good.
earth.
how
He's
do you-
got it.
He's already got it done. That's already a check
Good.
mark by his.
Got it.
Yeah. He's got the T-shirts.
Sure.
That'd be so. There's
Epcot certified. The Monicas.
there's a website called Pooped. I think it's the name of it. You
See, she's making fun of me.
you drop a pin on the map every place you take a shit. And so I feel like that if you were doing the Epcot thing, you could use a website like that to like drop a pin at like every location. But
Is it
More than just
like
drinking
every
around the
place
world.
or just like good places?
like
hey, you should
memorable
poop
ones.
here.
Like you could drop them anywhere, but like why would you keep dropping the same pin at home over and over again? That
No, I'm saying like, do you
Well,
drop
you
it
can see how
because
regular
it's a
someone
good
is.
bathroom for a poop?
yeah,
Or-
you can put ratings and comments on it and make it visible for others. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Like
that's nice.
John has been using this for years, and he has a pin in the middle of the ocean because he was on a cruise ship when he was working, and so
Sure.
he would like when he could get cell service in the ocean, he would drop pins. So he's just got him like across the ocean. I was like,
Just randomly.
yeah,
I gotta go take a poop. I'm fitting to take a poop. Let me get on an ocean vessel. Oh, interesting.
Okay.
So yeah, all right. Well,
how do we get on that?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
No idea.
I don't think Matt answered the
Internet
hotel question.
told
Did,
Steve to
Oh.
piss in a coffee machine.
Yeah, I do piss in coffee machines. I mean,
did we get
That's
the
how we got
hotel
on.
answer from
no,
everyone?
Matt, did Matt answer? Did he? What,
Yeah.
I just talked
Yeah,
about my
he
little-
drinks
my
a
little
Diet
ice
Coke.
cup.
Oh, that's right. That's
Fills
right.
it to the rim.
Glass.
He fills it to the rim.
He also has an
Drink it
affinity for
mine.
cuck chairs.
He sits in cuck chairs. So yeah. All right.
Maybe I put a towel down first, but yeah.
On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start this time with Matt. Matt, what do you got?
Oh God. I am going to go
Conquered Epcot.
With Nobleton Cherry Bomb. What did you say?
Something about fucking Epcot. I don't know.
I said he conquered Epcot. So
Conquered.
yeah,
Yeah, sure.
That's what it's known as. You
Not
tell people
yet.
I've conquered Epcot. Yeah.
Not yet. So
Yet.
Cherry Bomb Nobleton's.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Very good. Very, very good.
Was.
We'll see how it goes. All right. Next up
Don't
is
pick
Katie.
me next. I have to find the Nobletons.
Okay.
I have planters. This one is hogs and docks.
Okay. Oh, wow. That was very different than Matt's. Matt's
Very
was basic.
different.
Hers was a tenor. So, well, KK, we're going to throw it to you to judge. Who won that, Matt or Katie?
Well, I thought Katie's had a crisp preciousness about it,
Okay.
so I'm going to give it to her.
Okay. Well, we usually like to say something nice about both people, but Matt, screw you.
Matt, you're
She-
shit out of luck.
He's just jealous. He's jealous of the Epcot.
It's just another thing to put on my bucket list.
All right. Justine, what do you got?
I have planters,
Okay.
and this is from Cain Fest.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a weeder.
This is a good pour.
All right. Okay. Not as good as Katie's. Katie has the lead. I have just regular planters here. So the flagship whiskey that he sells, not a barrel pick or anything like that. I don't even know why this is up here, but it is. So here we go. That was the worst of the day. So
So one thing we're going to talk about is why his cork pops have like one pull in them.
yeah. All right. We're going to let that one go. All right. Yeah, we're not
Okay,
going to
so we all need to re-pop our bottles later in the episode to see what they do.
Yeah.
Or if
All
they're
right.
worn out.
Kathy, you're last but not least. Here's the situation. Katie leads, and you are last but not least. What do you got there?
I've got Boxing Bear round 8.
Oh,
Or 12.
Fight Club? That's Fight Club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was really nice. I really liked it, but not as good as Katie's, though. So Katie's going to win that thing. So
Woohoo!
cheers to Katie.
Oh, Katie. Excuse me.
Whoa. All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Demetrius Cain. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
My teeth doesn't like ice cream. This is McNew, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
That's a pro. That's a pro right there. Take McNew.
Welcome back. Today on the show, we are talking about Demetrius Cain.
Yes, we are. One of the most unique people that any of us have ever met. I think I can safely say that.
Yeah.
And you don't normally something as subjective as he's one of the most unique people. You don't say that on behalf of other people. But I think Demetrius is such a unique individual that anybody he meets, he's going to be one of those people on their list of unique people. He does so much. I don't understand how this guy can do all the shit he does, to be honest with you. I don't understand.
I feel like I'm a person who does a lot until I hang around Demetrius, and then I feel like a lazy piece of shit leaving.
Right. It seems like any one of them that he has is a full-time job. I mean, a farmer. That's a full-time gig. You don't have to do anything else besides farm. But he does this mega farming where he's got to go up to Canada and he's got rye growing up there and all kinds of stuff. I mean, so he's super into farming, but then he's got distilling, and then he's got all these other little small businesses and things he does too.
And he has 6 children. Well, 5 and 1 on the way.
5.5. So yeah.
5.5.
Yeah, so I mean that's a whole thing, right? And he's a good family guy, so he makes sure that he has family time in there. So some people,
well, I think his wife makes sure he has family time.
No, that's true. Well,
because
he probably needs
what's
that focus.
really great about him is he's a little bit afraid of her.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Like that. That's
a good thing.
Quality.
Yeah,
I feel like he needs that though, because I feel like he's a little maybe ADHD, and
not just a little.
She reels him in and is like, come on.
She sets like, hey, this day and this Sundays and Mondays you're going to be spend time with your family, and you're going to be family focused, because he'll say yes to everything, and next thing you know, he's getting pulled in a million different directions. He's not accomplishing anything probably, and but he's trying to keep everybody happy. And then, by the way, you're never keeping everybody happy. So yeah, I think
it does look like they make a really great team. Which
yeah,
that's a really good partnership.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I think that he needs what she provides, and she obviously cares a lot about him. So it's a good situation for sure. So,
I feel like
really like each other because they have 6 kids.
Yeah, they do.
So he's what, in his late 30s, mid 30s,
mid 30s, I'd say. Yeah,
and has lived 12 different lives already.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah,
I think more than 12.
Yeah.
I don't know where he figured out how to make that all work.
I don't know either.
He has lived like 12 lives at least.
He has, from farm kid to helping his grandfather to being a military contractor to having kind of a corporate gig to being a farmer to I think he's a vampire. He's a vampire. He has to be. He's got more time in the day than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think that he tells so many really good stories, right? And sometimes you have to wonder if they're real, but like most of them, I think they're real.
I do too.
Right.
All the experiences he's been through.
I think a good storyteller always has to embellish certain parts, and I'm being a proponent of that. I'm a storyteller.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Not everything you say is going to be true. Everything is as you perceive it many times, and again. I see this with my sister. I grew up with my sister. My perception of some of the stories is totally different than hers. And so there's some of that goes into when people are like, yeah, that's not true what you're saying. No, it's true because that's how I experienced it. I mean,
right.
That's just life. I mean, but yeah, he's definitely.
And just listening to his stories about different barrels but it's incredible. I wish I had a better way of recording it, and I wish I had a better memory, because there are so many bottles that I have at my house that I see the title, and I remember there was a really cool story about this. Like the bottle that I opened for today was the Hogs and Docks. I remember this was just recent too, because this was at Bourbon Palooza that he told this story, and I know it had something to do, I think, with his father-in-law. That's the entirety of what I remember from this story. But I
know so much about his family at this point. That's the great thing too. I've never met these people. His father-in-law, barely met his wife. I met her just a couple times. His grandfather, who was gone before we ever had the chance to meet him. But he's got these characters that we even know the mannerisms that they have, how they talk, because I've heard him imitate his grandfather enough. It's like I feel like I know that guy.
To the point, like I want someone just to like take his stories and like make them into a book or like an animated series or something. Like all these characters, I need more.
I know.
So,
He has,
Steve,
he has the one family member that's missing their butt cheek.
so
That's
Steve,
an uncle, right?
I think so.
that's a good story.
Uh-huh.
Steve, as a filmmaker,
Yes.
have you considered if you have enough, like, if you put something together on Demetrius,
Right.
how many hours would that have to be?
That would be a lot, right? Yeah. Yeah.
And then you'd have to edit it down to a film.
Right. I mean, I'd love to do it. I don't know whether he wants to do it or not, So, Demetrius, I'm not sure he wants to be a part of something like that. So, but yeah, if he ever would, I'd love to tell that story for him. So,
The thing about his stories too is that every time you hear them, they're just as interesting or funny as they were the first time you
Right.
heard it.
right.
I mean, like, definitely like days, weeks, months apart, but like I was in St. Louis for the last was it Fight Club, Boxing Bear? I don't know which one it
Boxing
was.
Bear release. Boxing Bear release.
The release. So I was there for the 5 o'clock event and the 7 o'clock event, and I heard the same story at both, but it was like different, but the same, but like still just as funny as it was the
Yeah.
first time I heard it, the second time I heard it, just a couple hours apart.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
charisma.
So
Yeah.
when
Got it.
I was preparing for the shows tonight, because I do prepare. Oh my gosh, I'm getting distracted by KK's dog. So cute. Anyways, I was looking at specifically this show, and I kind of wrote down some of my notes, and then I had asked my husband what his thoughts were. I was like, hey, if you were asked like to say like something about Demetrius, how would you like describe him? And the description he gave, it wasn't something I came up with at first, but once he said it, I was like, oh my God, you're right. And so what John had said was that he is always happy when he sees him, to the point that if to point him out in the crowd, instead of saying like, oh, it's the real tall guy or the guy with the really long beard, he goes, you could say like, look for the happiest guy in the room, and that's gonna be Demetrius.
It's
So
true.
I was like, okay, either Demetrius just really likes John more than I realized and is just really happy to see John, and that's why it's his observation. I was like, no, that's true. Like, I feel like he's genuinely like happy to see people and happy to be there and happy to be telling stories, and especially for someone who is doing so many things, and I don't know when he ever sleeps, and it must be going everywhere. He seems just so genuinely happy to be doing what he's doing. I
Right.
think that is such an infectious part of it that
Yeah.
makes people want more.
That's true. And you know what? He really focuses on the person he's talking to. Like I've seen him at the distillery, and I'd walk by and say, "Hey, how's it going?" He's like, "I'm great." And he focuses on who he's talking to, and then he comes and focuses on you. He
eye
doesn't make
contact.
anyone feel less important
Right.
when they're around.
Right. And all of this, by the way, classic introvert. When I see him doing these things, I'm like, man, he's draining the battery. When he's in front of the class and it's going, and he's doing great, and everybody's focused on him, and then when it ends, by the way, guess what they're doing? They're running up to the front because they want to then talk to him individually, even though there's no such thing as talking individually at something like that, because there's always 10, 15 people hovering around him. I was like, man, that's, as a fellow introvert, I see that and I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be tired after this. I mean, that's just how it
when,
is.
I feel I notice that because I'm so much of an extrovert that I pick up when other people aren't. When that's when I get to the point where I'm like, you're doing so good and so amazing, and I want to like try to preserve your battery how I can. So I'm purposely like, I'm not gonna be a person who goes up. I'm gonna try not to be. Like I'm like, try not to be more of a drain because I've already like done such a wonderful job sharing their energy.
Yeah, yeah. And he's just a good person. He's helped out, me and the business so much in so many ways. He's been a good partner for what we're doing, and hopefully we've done right by him. I mean, we sold 42 barrels.
And a fantastic distiller. His
Right.
whiskey is so
Right?
freaking good.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Just the mash bills and everything.
Yeah.
Even stuff that we've been able to taste from barrels where I'm like, that is delicious. And he's like, this needs another 5 years. I'm like,
right.
oh, okay. That like
Yeah.
his requirements for the quality that he puts out. You could give me anything that Demetrius makes. I'm like, yep, I'll like it. It's all good. Like it's unique. There's certain ones I like more than others, but it's all going to be good. Like he makes some fantastic whiskey.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. and incredibly loyal guy. I mean, I think that we're all going to have to deal with less Demetrius time coming up here as the years go by, because he's just going to get more and more popular. But I don't think he'll forget us, the people that were there with him from the beginning. I think that means something to him, and he's one of those types, which is cool. So we got to share his time a little bit more moving ahead, but we're still an important part of his success, being with him early on, which is a neat thing. So there you go. Think of the world of that guy, and he's I like everything about him. I think he's a good family person. I think he's a good man. I think he's a great business person, and I think he's an awesome distiller. So nothing but great things to say about Mr. Demetrius Cain, and hopefully he hears this. So that'd be a good thing. I'm better at if anybody knows me, I'm better at going on a podcast and saying it versus having it one-on-one conversation and be like, dude, I think the world of you, man. You're awesome.
I love you.
I love you, man.
That would be nothing but awkward if I had to do it.
You,
I can do it on a podcast. So yeah. So there you go.
Instead, let's put it out to the public. But it honestly does. It feels less awkward to be like, this is the purpose. This is what we're talking about. This is a show.
Right. Oh, so there you go. There, I did this whole show just so I could say, Demetrius, you're an awesome dude. So there you go. The rest of it, you can scroll to the end. I will tell you where it's at, and that's really the whole show.
Dude, that is amazing. Okay, I'm including this example. Anytime someone's like, tell me about Steve Akeley, I'm including this as an example.
100%. That's how I am. So there you go. There you go. I get it naturally. My grandmother was a Russian, immigrant that came over here, and you learn that old Eastern Bloc culture. I mean, my grandma, if she was mad at you, she wouldn't say anything. She would just write you a goddamn letter, and then she'd deliver it to you. It'd be sitting on your kitchen table. You wake up one morning, there's a letter from Grandma. I was like, why did you do this? You made me angry. I was like, shit. Why did we just talk about this when it was happening? I got to get this letter now. Yeah.
That's a Sherry Joyce special right there.
Really?
My mom, but now she has to email it to me because she doesn't want to be bothered to drive out to my house. So she'll text me and she'll say, I wrote you a letter in response to I email it to you.
Wow.
Like, I guess so, Mom. I'm like, not really. I'd rather talk face to face.
Right.
But
Right.
no.
Yeah.
I'm like, you took the time to write the letter. Sure, Mom. Send me the letter. Tell me about what I did wrong.
Yeah. One time I took money, it was like $1, because this was in the 70s, to wash my grandma and grandpa's car. And it was like $1 for 2 cars. I had to go up there, and I get a letter from my grandma being like, you didn't do a good enough job. You need to come up here
Oh, wow.
and rewash these. I just took the $1. They only live like a block away. So I take my $1. I walk up there. My grandma says, you ready for the cars? And I just handed her the $1, and I walked away crying. And then
That sounds like a Steve thing.
that was definitely a Steve. That story happened, and then she wrote me another letter saying she was sorry. My grandfather was pushing for that. That wasn't her, So that's how we communicated in letters.
Oh, that's heartbreaking that you just handed the $1 back.
I handed the $1 back, and I was crying. I mean, I was a little kid. Washing 2 cars, that was a lot. And $1 went much further back then, but it was. I just gave her the buck. I was like, I'm not doing that. So there you go. I was a hard spirit to break even back then. I was like, here, I'll just have the money back. There you go. All right, we're going to wrap this one up as we always. This has been a therapy session for me. As we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on my website at sabertoothcyber.com.
All right, Katie.
You can find me offering my free podcasting therapy services as well over on Instagram at KatieProof.
All right, Kathy.
You can find me on Instagram at KKCastrate.
All right, Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, that thing's abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. Everything that we do is out there. Also, come by and see me. The ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. We're online, abvbarrelshop.com. Justine, anything else to say before we get out of here?
No.
Okay. Well, that's it for today, I guess.
I'm just kidding.
And we're done.
Just kidding.
Justine needs to go to bed, I think. Yeah.
Justine's ready for bed. It's 10:45.
Yeah.
No. I would like to remind the audience to please, I can't even talk now.
Give us a 5-star review with comments. It helps new people find the show. You got to read Katie's, if nothing else, go out to Apple and read Katie's review of the show where she talks about, I'm leaving a 5-star review because it's important to these people, and with comments because that's what they recommend. That's something that the review reads like.
No, I get random thoughts in my head about podcast reviews, and I always follow through with them,
It's
and
hilarious.
it never disappoints. Like when I just get the inspiration, I'm like, "Yep, this is the review."
That's the review. So there you go. So check that out while you're reviewing us. So it's good stuff.
Oh, and also visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
That'll do it for today. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you're in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.